Hey parents, Pastor Scott here. Hope you're having a great summer. Hey, just wanted to touch base with you before I'm out for the next couple weeks, recovering from back surgery that's taking place this coming Thursday. Knock on wood. Don't want to jinx anything, but anyways. Um, but hey, wanted to take a moment just to be talking a little bit about the school year that's coming up. And I want to speak specifically to parents who kind of have that tug or that kind of gnawing in their soul because they're wanting to help, they're wanting to serve, and uh, and just to let you know, there are ways for parents to serve in student ministry. Now, a brief history. Typically, when your kids are little, it's really simple to serve in children's ministry because they're cute and they're just cutting things out and pasting things and coloring things, and you feel very capable in doing that. And then something shifts as the kids get into their older elementary ages and into middle school and high school, where parents typically start backing off. And just so you know, yes, I understand that there is that you want your students to be able to find their voice, spread their wings, those kind of things, but that doesn't mean you have to stop serving. Some of you stop serving because it's like, I don't get middle school students, I don't get high school students. Um, and that's okay. Maybe God equipped you differently, but it might also be an excuse not to understand middle school students or high school students. And so we want to make sure you understand that we love having parents involved at different levels within student ministry. Now, how that works, practically over the last few years, after the last number of years, we've had lots of parents helping in both middle school and high school. In high school, they do small home groups and things of that nature. And in some of those home groups that have been led by parents, their students have been a part of those home groups, not because they forced them to or they had no choice. It was the student's choice on attending that home group. We've had other home groups in which the student went to a different home group, and that's okay. We don't expect that they're just going to stick to your side. That they can find their voice, they can spread their wings a little bit. Now, within middle school, again, we have a number of parents that help out, and including yours truly. And I know I heard you guys, you're like, well, of course your kids have to come because you're the pastor and you have to be there. Yeah, I do have to be there. But my kids do enjoy coming. They've looked forward to being part of the youth ministry and things like that for a number of years. So, but anyways, that's a different topic. Within middle school, especially the Wednesday nights, how parents have helped out, especially as small group leaders. Typically, what we do is we put a parent in a different small group than their students. Now, that doesn't have to be the case. This next year, I will be the sixth grade boys small group leader, and my son will be part of that. Now, how will we approach that? Is I looked at him and I said, hey, I'm in line to be the sixth grade boy small group leader. What do you think about that? And he goes, I would like that. I'd look forward to that. And so he's okay with me being his small group leader. Now, as we progress over the next couple years, he might say, I'm ready for a different small group leader, or I might get that sense where it's like he needs another voice to be able to speak into him. And so we'll cross that bridge. But for now, he's okay with me being his small group leader. But it's not. But you might have that conversation with your child, and they say, "I don't even want you there," or they roll their eyes like, "Oh, really?" Don't worry. Again, there's ways to serve, especially as small group leaders, to with your students there. Many of the kids whose parents serve, a lot of times when you talk to them, they're like, oh yeah, I forgot that my parents are here, because again, games are going on, and you get lost in the games, and then when there's a talk and the parents aren't necessarily just sitting right next to their student, and they give them their space and those kind of things. And so there are opportunities to serve. I know I've said it a gazillion times already, but there are. So be praying, and if the Lord's putting that on you, click the link in the email and send me an email that says, "Hey, I'd like to maybe serve." And so we can have that conversation. We can talk more about what that looks like. Okay. Now, with that said, don't forget in the email there are ways to stay involved this summer with our Lake Day happening here in the end of July, with VBS, especially with Carnival Day, with Wild Waves Day in the end of August. All those links are in the email. But also, I want to make sure you're aware of 2 save the dates. The first save the date is September 21st. That will be our first youth group of the school year. And so mark your calendars. Hey, first youth group. It'll be great. It'll be loud. It'll be crazy. And we'll be having a good time. And then the second save the date is October 14th, 15th, and 16th. That is our middle school quest retreat at Black Lake Bible Camp. We don't have the costs or the paperwork yet, but I want to make sure you're saving the date. We will be needing people to help transport kids down there. That will actually hopefully bring our costs down just a smidge, because then we don't have to rent vans. And so that's just ways to be able to help out. So save those dates. And again, have a great summer. God bless. And I look forward to touching base with you here soon in the next few weeks. As we get into August already, that'll be crazy. All right. God bless. Have a great day.